WWE's 1-hour Smackville special aired live from Nashville, Tennessee Saturday night at the Bridgestone Arena. Many fans arrived early and started queuing at the door, ready to see the IC belt be defended by an absent Finn Balor, who was out due to sickness, a triple threat SmackDown Women's title match, and Kofi Kingston putting the championship on the line against Samoa Joe and Dolph Ziggler. However, even though they were ready for some wrestling action, the Bridgestone Arena was not. As according to Fightful Select, hundreds of fans were left waiting as will call tickets were not ready to collect. If you're unfamiliar with the process, will call tickets are where attendees have purchased tickets before the event online and they're ready to collect on the day of the event. The delay caused a number of people to rush in to find their seats, but miraculously, most of them didn't miss the action, as their system started working just in time. Speaking of Smackville, it seems that WWE are actually trying to take measures against fans who record any footage of the event, even going so far as to threatening to confiscate any cell phones. Fightful Select reported one incident at ringside where security threatened to take a teenage girl's cell phone to prevent her from recording. Security was heavily enforcing cell phone recordings. Now I guess this is more likely to be enforced against those who are seated in the first few front rows, as footage easily makes its way onto social media or even YouTube. WWE certainly wants to make sure that none of their footage is used without permission. In other news, Renee Young responds to fans hating on her commentary. Now, despite being one of the hardest jobs in entertainment, especially WWE since they must follow strict instructions and try to get excited about a Baron Corbin match, they receive a lot of criticism. Michael Cole has been the go-to punching bag for many years, but it seems that many fans are now taking all their frustrations out on WWE's first full-time female commentator, Renee Young, where fans feel she isn't doing a good enough job every week. Fans have made sly comments about Renee's role on Twitter, with one fan responding to Renee saying, "I would love it if WWE would stop putting announcers on their shows. Maura and Nigel are the only good ones." It's possible he was just ticked off by Renee's comments about people tucking ears into baseball caps, as the usual shows he does this. Despite keeping her cool at the comment, Renee probably had enough of the bashing and replied, "Here's the truth. I know I'm not great on commentary, but it's my job. I try to get better each week. People love to tell me how bad I am at it, as if I think I'm great at it. Should I just quit? What would that say about me? Not easy to learn a skill on a gigantic global TV show." A number of current and former WWE superstars were quick to defend Young, one being WWE's yes man Seth Rollins, saying, "No idea how I got tagged into this thread/these tweets, but Renee Young is a trailblazing badass and awesome at her gig, and if anyone uses their cowardly thumbs to belittle her, then I hope these folks drown in their shame. You rock, Renee." Now we face criticism every day for what we post or don't post. Constructive criticism is totally fine, but when you're an asshole, expect an equally dickish reply. Fair play to Renee Young. It's a hard job and not everyone's perfect at it. But what's your opinion of Renee's commentary? Let us know your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.